Hey everyone, welcome to Clean Slate Living's YouTube channel. We are so excited to show you guys the new Hope series featuring Jake the Snake Roberts. It's a multi-part series, so you are going to be encouraged by all that you're going to hear, and we can't wait for you to see it. And I just love how you shared some of the things that we talk about when we do Clean Slate is you're not the reason your father left. Right. And we talk about self-worth and identity, and I didn't have to ask those questions because you already shared that, and you wrestled with the feeling of maybe I am the reason my parents aren't together. Maybe I am the reason my father left, but realizing, obviously you have to go through a process to realize that you're not. And to even share with our audience to let them know that they're not, because maybe right now they're going through that situation where they think their father left because of them or their parents aren't together. So I think this is such an encouraging message to our audience to let them know that there's hope and that there's restoration, and you can go through, you know, the mud to get to this beautiful relationship that now you and Jake have, where you're helping him even with his day-to-day. I mean, it's really beautiful. To see that.
10 years ago, I would have been like, no way, because of where I was at and because of where he was at. Yeah. Now it works smoothly, and it's not your fault that your dad, your mom, your grandma maybe even isn't around anymore. I know that a lot of people have loss around addiction, and I am grateful that I have my dad still. You know, it's a gross thing out there that they have something called the dead pool. If you've not ever heard of this. And the dead pool, he was on the dead pool for as many years as I can remember, meaning he was in the top 5 to top 10 wrestlers, or actually top 10 celebrities, I apologize, that they guessed would actually gambled on that they would die.
Wow.
Within that. Yeah. They bet on it.
Oh my gosh.
And so to see that,
good.
Yeah,
to see that as a daughter,
yeah.
to see that as, you know, as a man struggling, I can't even imagine what it was like in his shoes. And I love it when we get to say he beat the dead pool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Time and time again.
Look at him now.
And it's possible. It really is. And maybe not everybody has the exact same look to their relationship that we do, but the relationship didn't look like this the whole time either. There are stages, there are setbacks, like you were saying. There are times when I would get frustrated and need distance, and I would lash out at you. And I did. I gave you an earful, and I know on multiple occasions when I would speak up for myself, because often I didn't speak up for myself. I was silent. And as he hid things from his grandmother, who, whenever he would drive his grandpa home, you know, from drinking, I hid some of those same things too, which makes you feel a certain kind of way inside when you're keeping a secret, you know, that isn't healthy for your parent or your grandparent or your friend. And so it really has allowed us great opportunities to reconnect, to make sure that our relationship is what we want it to be now, and that he's leaving the legacy that he wants to leave for his kids and his grandchildren. That's why I'm here with him, is to help him with his legacy, because he deserves to have that. He has value as a person.
Yeah.
He has been through some things just like we all have, and yet he did the work to really change that. And I'm just really proud of him as my dad. I really am. And I know he says the same about me. So
Yeah.
he does, like you just did. So thank you for that. Thank you for your
Thank you.
sobriety. Thank you for caring enough about your kids to have relationships with us. Because you're right, it can be a trigger sometimes when you've not seen your kids
Yeah.
you know, and you see them again, it's
Yeah.
joyful at the moment.
Right.
But then afterwards, the stuff kind of creeps in sometimes. And we did a good job of checking on each other after those visits because I think we both understood it. So there's hope. There's always a glimmer of hope, no matter how scary the addiction is. No matter how scary the situation is, there's hope that over time and with effort and reconnection that you can actually have a wonderful relationship. So, yeah.
With sobriety.
With sobriety.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're rewriting tomorrow as father and daughter, and it wasn't an overnight success. I think that parents that may be watching this, grandparents need to know that this doesn't always happen overnight, but you said that it started with like baby steps of having meals together, you know, little by little, but also I believe that there must have been some type of exchange. I don't know, Brandy, if you remember when it was, when you released forgiveness to your father, when you said, all right, I've had some bitterness, I've seen you in some bad spots, Dad, but now I'm cleaning my slate of all the anger. Maybe there's that bitterness that you're now saying, I'm throwing that in the garbage, I'm starting fresh, I forgive you. When did that happen?
In 2014, when he was filming The Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts, and he was living in Dallas's house, and I recognized that he could actually look at himself in the mirror. When I recognized that he had a sense of pride in himself again and self-respect, to me, because he had that respect for himself, I could have respect and also be able to forgive him for what had gone on and what didn't happen all those years. And so it was a very powerful moment between us. And I know it's not easy to think back through all those things because it does bring up some emotion for both of us, but it was a wonderful moment that allowed us to really being vulnerable is what I'm trying to say. Being vulnerable.
That's it right there, being vulnerable.
Allowing yourself to be your real self in a kind way to whomever it is in your life that may need that forgiveness. And to know that, you know what, this isn't who you are. This is something that you did or didn't do. These are choices, but that's not who you are. You are a valuable father, and I still need him in my life, and he knows that. So, and he does a great job at it.
That's amazing.
Are there any funny moments since you guys live together, work together?
I will actually give you the perfect example. We went on our first family vacation this last year.
Oh,
Okay.
Last June, not this June, but last June, he took 4 of his kids, so my 2 twin brothers and a sister of ours, Megan, and all the grandkids, and we stayed in the Smoky Mountains and literally in Tennessee and had the most lovely time. The funny part was I'm the last one to arrive because I'm usually late, and that makes him just a little bit crazy that I'm usually late. And so I know that I'm in for a surprise usually if I'm late.
Yeah.
So I go upstairs to our bedroom that's already been chosen for us, meaning my partner and I. And I go to get in the bed and I pull back the covers and there is fake poop in the bed. But I don't know that it's fake poop.
Oh my God.
And I literally started laughing hysterically. But the best part about it was that the whole family was involved in it. So it was an entire weekend of pranks.
Oh,
so
that's
we
great.
covered onions with caramel.
Oh,
you
my
know, we did all the things. But it got
Nasty.
That is gross.
we got
making up for lost time.
right. And we got the grandkids involved and they made those, you know, they were able to do those things with him. So it gave them a great experience and great memories too, and for us. So it was wonderful.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Hey everyone, if you liked that video, check out our next video. Please like and subscribe.